How did the Chinese space station come about? Is it again the so-called shameless copying and stealing? These unreasonable attacks are just jokes in the face of real technology. As early as 1992, China formulated a three-step strategy for its manned space program. The first step was to launch a manned spacecraft. Shenzhou B was completed in 2003. In the second step, breakthroughs were made in the technology of astronauts' activities outside the space module, and the technology of space vehicle rendezvous and docking, and so on as space applications. Shenzhou B was completed in 2008. The third step is to build a space station. The China Space Station, which is under construction by the China National Space Administration (CSEA), is the first space station independently developed by China, and is expected to be completed and begin operations around 2024. We now know that we have completed the third step ahead of schedule. We opened the research space laboratory immediately after completing our manned space mission to finish development in 1999, and our manned space mission was not completed until 2003. The Chinese space sector has an unrivaled sense of time urgency for developing space, because there are so many things to develop and so many experiments to accomplish. In 2000, China began to develop the space laboratory Tiangong-1, the first space laboratory in the history of Chinese spaceflight and a milestone for China in the field of space technology. In 2011, Tiangong-1 was launched and successfully docked with Shenzhou 8 to conduct the first space experiment. In 2016, Tiangong-2 was successfully launched and docked with Shenzhou 11 to conduct the second space experiment. In 2016, the China National Space Administration (CSEA) announced the launch of the Space Station project, marking China's official entry into the phase of space station construction. China's space station consists of a core module, an experimental module, and a heaven and earth docking and energy supply system, with a total weight of about 60 tons. In 2018, China successfully launched the space station's core module, Tianghe module Tianghe-1, laying the foundation for subsequent construction. In 2022, China's space station was completed and began operation. As of August 18, 2023, the space station has carried out more than 60 experimental projects and tens of thousands of on-orbit experiments, obtained nearly 60 TB of raw experimental data, and downlinked more than 300 scientific experiment samples. Currently, scientists are carrying out ground research on the experimental samples, and some of the projects have achieved important results. That's the final video in the series on China's space history. Thank you very much for watching our videos. See you next time.